Hello everybody, there's a Rock Gaming here, and for Horror Hour we have I Live Under Your House, which is an indie horror game where I play as a monster that lives under your house. But lucky for you, I'm not there right now, I'm somewhere else, so you don't have to worry about that for tonight anyway. Anyway, let's see what we got. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling for you. For years I've been digging these tunnels and I don't even really know how long they are or how many turns they have, and yet I find it easy to navigate here. All the information about this place is stored inside my head at the level of contentment reflex. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta keep pressing E. As usual, no one's that good. That's very good. I like being alone. Yep, I feel ya. Okay, I think this is the main hall. How nice. It is very here. Every time I come here I feel joy and pride because I did all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first. I gotta admit, he made this by hand. This is nice. Surprised it hasn't collapsed on itself. Oh. Let's see what's down this one. Oh yeah. I didn't do the walls and the surroundings of this place. Surprisingly, it's always been this way. Oh! Okay. Now I'm freaked out. I can't even imagine how such a wonderful place came to be, as if it had been prepared especially for me. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's check this tunnel. That's still freaky. Ahead of me is my pebble space where I keep the different stones I find during my excavation. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone and feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Hey, I can get down with that. I'm all about that rocks and stones life too. Nope. Ooh. Yeah, those are some smooth stones for sure. I found this sharp enough to cut through somebody's belly. Oh, that's great. Okay. Oh, okay. This is how we backtrack. What's down this one? This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. Okay. Looks comfy. Nothing to stare at. Look at that. What beautiful orifices there are. No favorites here, all equally pleasing to me. That's why I sometimes squint my eyes and rush into the tunnel as if at random. What's in here? Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it. Then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. What do we have here? And who are you? Whoa. She died when I was born, or as it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I have been alone all my life. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I'm hungry. So I am grateful to her. It's not for her sacrifice I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big of a bite. Instead of talking to your mommy, you're just gonna keep eating her. Some good logic. Layer after layer of her body grew. A kind of crust eventually formed a cocoon, though which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time has passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. Huh. So she created a cocoon to protect herself from getting eaten by yours truly? What is she? It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I've become. How many tunnels I had digged. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in this world. Great! I'm tired of worrying about her. Remnants of the creature I came out of. I was wondering it would come out of the cocoon. I wanted to eat me or avenge all my bites, but apparently it's just decided to die quickly. Now my anxiety was gone. Huh. Okay, so some type of creature that came out of that creature. Alright, it's over here. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way there. It's his spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by he starts talking to me. I don't like to interact with him. Well, I want to interact with him. Okay, so it's just that. Okay, so maybe go to sleep then. Whoa! They're laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at me. Sometimes they talk to me, They whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside to search for food. Holy crap! Ah, that. What a terrible noise. I know. Damn, it woke me up. But the sound things, I say it's construction. Ah! It won't stop. What the hell? Yep, construction up top of us. I don't seem to have any other choice. I had to go outside, see what's going on. Alright, let's go. Oh my god. There you are. I know you show up soon. It's because of the noise, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own. Nonsense. Maybe they can come to take your home. Maybe they come for you. Who knows what makes these awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out. And then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes you breathe again? And your whole body tingles. It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawl out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible looking structure stood before my eyes. Oh yep, looks like a house is being built right above me. I had no specific plans of action, but one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on and they are building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment and I started watching. You vile creatures, you will pay for disturbing my peace. Yes, we will. Oh. Bees, what should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them, but maybe if I kill one, the hunger's getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. I have to decide. Should I be a goody little two shoes and just leave them be? Or should I bring up my inner monster? After all, I am living under your house. So yum yum yum. Bee. This is my skull room. Ooh, impressive pile. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside. I don't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I was some guy getting in the woods drinking beer and talking to himself. Oof. I bet I was like a drunk aftertaste and probably passed out as well after munching on them. That's my theory anyway. At first, I don't want to do anything to him. I'm just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing fingers. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Oh yeah, that's what you get for getting into my no-no square. Okay. Over time, I've accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. A skull of beds. Oof, sounds uncomfortable. Eventually the house was finished. Wow, they kept going even though I probably killed one of them. I don't know what happened to the second person, but okay. Guess it's usual corporate life and they just shush everything that happened and just said they just took off. They went to go get milk and never came back type of story. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends? I had to move somewhere else. Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig through tunnels. Considering what you said about your home, someone else built it, so maybe we'll find another place like that. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if anything was okay. They were looking for me. For some reason, I had a distinct feeling that they had to come and to hunt me down. And one day, people came in dragging huge numbers of boxes. A woman in blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands. Then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed. No one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire life living area was right under this house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed throughout the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I know all her habits, the rhythm of her great gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, shuffling over my body. In a few hours, when I didn't manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes. Now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus, my torture became a 24-hour routine. I had to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't even have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Love? A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back. Watch from the sidelines. I have to find out who lives above me. Okay, let's see. I need to look around carefully because I act. Huh? Oh, cool. Get to move around. I know I thought this was just going to be just a constantly like how it was so far, where it's just pictures and reading. And expect it to be like this. Judging by my height, I am very short. Like a garden gnome levels of short. It's the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There's so much space. It makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Ugh. Yeah, you got the plant. Man, it's a big place and only a little handful of stuff. Ah, I know what it is. It's called a book. Once upon a time, I was very hungry and just at that moment, a little man sat down next to my entrance of my home. Little man. I remember he had little hands, little feet. He was like a puppy. Oh, it was a kid. The little man also had a bag with him. I don't know. I remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at the time. I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes widened, his mouth opened in an unimaginable way, and made a horrible, disgusting sound. Damn, am I that ugly? The sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get close to him, but he kept crawling further and further away from me. Eventually the feeling came over me, and then all I remember was his head in my hands. Damn, that's hardcore. His body was lying somewhere else nearby. His bag he brought with him was slightly torn, and I saw books scattered around the area. I didn't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Get a snack and some knowledge. Okay. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether. But that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some ideas of the human world. I found my new books over time. For example, recently I ate a couple of campers. I enjoy reading. Well, I had to remember to pick these books up when I'm all done. Damn, 8 campers. Sorry, Jason, but I claim these campers for moi. TV. I'm not familiar with human life, but once I saw construction workers staring into a small, dark box. They stared intently, and sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. Yep, strange creatures. Who in their right mind screams at a monitor? I know I wouldn't. These sick bastards are ripping our plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these reverse acts. Yeah, don't they know that plastic plants are all the rage these days? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The bathroom. Ah! What a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing screaming, screams me, scares me. Yeah. I'm in the tub. Oh, nope, I'm floating in the tub. This must be all the boxes I was talking about. I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Plant, cactus. Yep. Most likely there's nothing but other stuff, aka crap. Alright, what's in here? Ooh, hello. That's it. There she is in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable resistance as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now it's not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep my eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. I wonder, even say that I become interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and there seems to be talking things, taking things out of the boxes. Huh. Wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange. I feel not even had before towards another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls. I want to take some of my best skulls, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. Yeah, do it. I'm sure that I hope she's a goth. If she is, she'll probably definitely dig it. Not a goth. Maybe someone who likes that stuff. Or a cuckoo. I ain't judging. What is happening to me? I don't know. What is happening to me? Anything new? A pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. That smell, it holds my breath. I never smelled anything like this before. Maybe I should take something with me, just as a reminder. I decided to take her dresses with me. Hey, as long as you don't wear it, I'm okay with it. Is there anything new? Nope. Books. Newspapers. So with all these newspapers, or is it just to keep whatever she's stashed in them boxes safe? So she likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully that she even highlights individual pieces with circles. On one of these pages, I saw a picture of the headless body. It looked suspiciously familiar to me. I can't remember where from. Well, now that I know what was in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. I think your hunch was right about him wanting to hunt you. Protectively me, I should say. He's not there. Strange, the bed is empty. And apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I had to leave what I brought from her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. You say you're just gonna bring a skull. You got the head, the neck, getting parts of maybe like torso. Most of the torso anyway. Yeah. Perfect gift for Valentine's Day. Birthdays, 1-year anniversaries, all that jazz. Yep. Skull is where it's at. Here you are back again. But something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I will always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing happened. What happens always happens. Shut up. Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Or did you think she'll move here? Maybe only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait in her bedroom, and we'll go back to my place together. You'll understand. I told you you have changed. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show that stupid spirit. Show him for sure. Stupid spirit doesn't know jack shit. What I feel is real. Yep, she'll definitely love me. A note address. Mark. Who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. A lot of words. I don't know. Bah! Mary. Damn it, Mark. We did it. Take it to the basement. Pay attention. It's still moving. If we just dismember it right in the basement. My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I remember reading the note and... Ow! It hurts. Can't remember anything. Had to go home. Ouch. I got jumped. Where's home? The door. Run home. I'm out. Betrayal. Nice trees. This is a tent of those pesky campers that obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. Yep, sorry Jason. They were my campers this time around. It's a dress that I definitely did not wear. I'm here. Her dress, what's it doing here? How? I take it that's a backpack, which must mean it's the quote unquote little man. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how, in some bit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Good question. Am I losing it? Or is this reality? What's over here? I just realized I'm behaving like a moth to the light, or moth to a flame as they say. What is it? Salt wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy. I think I should lie down for a while. And I need to go first. Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Mark! Something's wrong, Mark. I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't work. Wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. Ugh, my whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on? That's her. The girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. Ugh, what an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing is? Mark it killed our father. Why doesn't it die as what it worries me? Oh, the guy turned into that construction worker turned into a Happy Meal? That's your guys' father? Oh. Ugh. Why does she say such harmful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we'd be made for each other. It seems for me, when I know her well, maybe somewhere deep down in her soul, she guessed about my presence and I was waiting for me to come. Are you sure you've forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see it form or from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mac. You're asking me that? Well, yeah. I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. I should. I live. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again. As if 1,000 needles were tearing me from the inside. Ah shit, Mac. I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time? Well, you know, you brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now, after everything that's happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out for dinner. Mark, I think it's going to break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Ouch. Chapter 3, Revelations. I moved into Mary's house. You could say she invited me herself. Now, she and I talk to each other a lot. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, I don't use flowers. I feel like other things to furnish my surroundings. Yep, I'm guessing that's a heart in the pot, and that's Mary's hand, and obviously in the center that's Mary. I also removed that awful black box. Now it's something that is pleasing to my eye. I think I could live here. Mary doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to the open spaces. Mary and I will have to go down to my place one more time though. We're expecting children. What? Oh, never mind. I don't want to know. I can't imagine how it happened myself. But the larvas are already pretty big. They will need to be taken to my lair after all. They are my children. They will be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped. I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I know what the word happiness means. And yet, sometimes I feel sad. Thank you for playing Ending 3. Okay, we got multiple endings to do. So let's first. Yeah, I still don't want to know how the hell they pull that off, but okay. Let's find the next ending, shall we? I wonder what will happen if I spare them. Let's find out. So everything still goes as planned. Okay then. So that's what happens when I don't take her dress. It won't be long before I'm home again. Huh. I'm still being accused of killing the father. So I guess it wasn't the construction worker. Maybe it was the drunk? Like the campers? I don't know. It's time to come to my house. Well, I'm here, huh? Even the voices have gone silent and are no longer laughing at me. The spirit no longer speaks to me. and I'm dreaming only of darkness. Ever since that day I killed Mary, I've been lying next to the cocoon of my creator. I don't do anything, I just lie there, stare into the darkness. I look at my body and it too is gradually crusted over. No one ever moved into Mary's house, so I could enjoy the silence. But I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes, and then I'm asleep for I don't know how long. Maybe even forever. From everything that happened to me, I understand one thing. I was at her bedside for the first time when I saw her bare heel dangling from the bed. I should have eaten her at that moment. Yeah, go for that stealth kill. Thank you for playing. So that's how I look, huh? I wonder if there's any more endings besides just 1 and 2. So I figured out that there's one more ending, and I have to do this. I've seen people eat out of these plates and use cutlery many times. It makes no sense to me. That content with food is so pleasant sometimes. I've noticed that I like not only to fit my sharp teeth into the victim, but then also to lie in its remains for a while, covered with its warm blood until it gets cold. Oof. Snuggling, turning the dead body into a sleeping bag. Huh. Now it's your turn to come to my house again. In the end, Mary was just another skull in my collection. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ends, but it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh with these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for my new tenants, playing with them. Eventually, of course, my tunnels were discovered. But by this time, I already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I needed more space. I also read in the newspapers that after my tunnels were discovered, they found the remains of my creator there. They said they'd never seen anything like it this in their lives. So for Mary, I could hardly find her skull among these remains now, and not that I would like to, but I am grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work non-stop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh non-stop while looking at my triumphant collection. Thank you for playing. Holy shit, that's a lot of skulls. And this is ending 2. And that was I Live Under Your House. And I'm still trying to wrap my head on what the hell I am. What kind of monster am I? Just by what we've been shown. A cocoon, mother, larva children. I'm just, in the way I looked in that ending, I'm just gonna say some type of supernatural bug. I say supernatural because of that circle that Mary and Mark put around, which got my character to become all weak and woozy. for a while anyway. So yeah, I guess I am a supernatural bug of some kind. All in all, the story is quite interesting, seeing how instead of hunting the monster, we are the monster, just going through everyday monster life. And it's a pretty simple life. All in all, it was fun, especially doing them voices. Oof, my throat kind of got sore after a while, but it was fun nonetheless. And if you enjoyed my video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for next horror hour. And as for what the horror hour is, no vague as fuck clues this time around. Instead, I'm just gonna straight up tell you. And that is, it's gonna be the DLC for this game. Yup, we're gonna check out the DLC next time around. Looking forward to that. Until next time, this is Desert Rock Gaming saying goodbye and have a great day.